How's it going, everybody? Welcome into another episode here on the Haunt Crew. And tonight we have a very, very special guest from Corpsewood Hollow up there in Rainsville, Alabama. We have Jeremy, Michael, and Corey. How's it going, guys?
Going great.
It's going good, fellas, man. It's good to talk to you.
No complaints here.
Yeah, and I'm also being joined here with my co-host, James. How's it going, man?
Yeah. How's it going? How's it going, Corpsewood Hollow? Good to have y'all on the show.
What's
Yeah.
up, James?
It's awesome to be here.
Yeah, it's awesome to have y'all on, and we really do appreciate y'all's time.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, no problem. So, can you tell us a little bit about y'all's big hunt that you're going to have down there in Rainsville, Alabama? We're not knocking the PV slaughterhouse or anything like that, but there is a new hunt in town. Jeremy, Michael, and Corey, can y'all tell us what's up?
Oh yeah, we're opening up next Friday, October 15th. It's something we have a love for, something that we really enjoy doing, and something that we think we do well.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was gonna say that's one thing I really like about Mr. Jeremy. By the way, working with these guys here, Michael and Corey, and of course Mike Miller. He's not here. He's one of the other owners. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it tonight, but we all really share this huge passion for Halloween and doing the hunt and getting the thrill of the scare, and couldn't be a better group of guys that I could ever think of to probably work with on doing this. So we're really looking forward to getting some scares on this year. So
Absolutely.
Well, that sounds really cool. And like I said, we love the fact that haunts are growing just everywhere. And the first time that I heard about y'all here recently, I was so excited. I was telling James, I was like, hey, we love the PV slaughterhouse, but hey, it's Corpsewood Hollow. They're gonna have you seen them? Have you heard about them and stuff like that? So, you know, we really do appreciate y'all, coming around and about. I heard y'all also have some backstories on how y'all actually got into the haunt industry. Y'all actually did a little or two haunts yourselves, right?
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Corey was saying it best earlier, kind of, when we was kind of reminiscing there.
Yeah, I did my first hunt when I was 8 years old. We had some woods beside the house, cut a little trail, made some props. There was a wet weather pond, and this was dry weather, of course, in October. So I dug a little hole, and I covered myself up with leaves. And my sister, she took all the kids of the neighborhood through the haunt. When they got to me, they had a story about a local killer that was there and it was buried there. And I jumped out of the leaves, and my little neighbor, Heather Carter, peed her pants. And I've been hooked since then. It was a great feeling, knowing that I could do that. So yeah, I've been hooked since then.
That's an amazing story. What about you other guys? What's y'all's story? How did y'all get involved with the haunt industry?
Well, back about 11 years ago or so, me and my brother-in-law here, Jeremy, we decided at one point that we were just going to get out and what we like to call blood, sweat, and beers. We were just going to cut a little trail out in his backyard, and that was just our fun little spout there. And then somebody come up to us and was like, hey, why don't y'all make a haunted trail out of this? We sat there and we pondered on it for about a year or so, and then we just decided to take a leap into it, and then we kind of just took it from there and just started that kind of started our little haunt, I guess, enthusiast aspect.
Yeah, the first time we did it, I mean, we didn't charge anyone to come through. We were just doing it for, straight up for the love of it. And
That's right.
And people started coming through, and and they were just like, "This is cool as shit," And we're like, "Damn, man, we never thought we'd ever get a reaction like that out of folks." I mean, people started kind of pouring in, and then
Right.
well, you might want to think about trying to do that next year, and then maybe we can charge a little bit, and actually invest that money back into props and making things better, and well, we just kind of kept going with it, and man, we just fell in love with it. So I mean, I don't know. That's about it.
And after about a
Travis, my
3-year
brother.
hiatus of not doing it, we took it upon ourselves to get in there and find some other like-minded people that shared the same interest and had the same love for it that we did. And then we decided to go ahead and just start up Corpsewood Hollow. New name, new faces.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I joined in with them in 2013. They've been doing it for a couple of years, and I did this little small hunt at my house, have a Halloween party every year. And theirs was a lot bigger, so I joined in with them, and we all kind of grew together, and we 2017 was our last year on the former trail, and like I said, took about 3 years off, and we just miss it so much. It's something that's in our blood. It's something that we are,
Now, that's one
Right.
thing. Once we went on this little hiatus, there is I couldn't tell you how many people that I'd see out and about in public and stuff, and just go, "When are you guys going to do that again? When are you going to do it again?" And just wearing us out about it. And, we've missed it, and then we like I said, we've found like-minded folks too that want to come in here and volunteer and act with us, and really creative individuals. I'd like to I wish I could name everybody that's put in all the blood and sweat and helped us, and they're just doing an amazing job. And we're just, all right, yep, let's go. Let's do it again. Let's go.
Right. Right.
Well,
Now,
that's pretty.
do
I'm
you,
glad. Well, we're really glad that y'all are now doing it for sure. I'm sure everybody else is as well.
Oh
so
yeah,
what's the first off, do you guys make a lot of your own props?
yes, completely. We don't buy much of anything as far as like there's no animatronics. We are very strong believers in home builds and making it look as realistic as possible, and a lot of blood and gore.
And the same goes for masks and stuff like that. A lot of these people put in a lot of time and energy on making custom something, because on our trail we like to focus a lot on the psychological aspect of scares too. It's not a jump scare is great,
Right.
but that doesn't make an entire haunt. So the psychological aspects of
Right.
somebody seeing something and they can't very quickly associate anything else with that. That's what nightmares are made of.
Hmm.
Absolutely. I agree. Absolutely.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
authenticity of just doing everything by hand. I mean, to us, it just looks. It's just such a better quality. And we, like I said earlier, we got so many creative people that's involved, and we just, hey, we just let them run with it, and it's,
Right.
I don't know, it's pretty intense sometimes.
That-
Awesome.
and to me, I'm drawn to that, guys. Like I said, I'm an older guy, old school, but me myself, I love the fact of people haunting, being their own actors. The animatronics are cool, but the way you guys are doing it, man, that really appeals to my heart. And my hats off to you. Kudos for going that direction. It'll
Appreciate
definitely pay off
Thank you.
for you in the end.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah. So y'all are sending us some photos to share on the show, and y'all gave us the honor to show them and everything. And this picture right here, I'm showing on the screen. Y'all are actually doing some professional photographer. Y'all
Yeah,
actually have a professional photographer.
yeah.
Brandon
Can we give her a shout out on this too? That's Brandy
Hancock, yeah,
she
she does amazing work. Absolutely. If I would suggest anybody, she has a real good eye. She loves the spookiness. She is really into the creepy stuff. I can't say enough good things about her. She is extremely talented.
yeah, truth.
Yeah. Can you tell us about this picture, if y'all don't mind?
Oh yeah, that's our friend Dakota. Yeah. He's actually he's worked some other haunts too. And we're really glad to have him on board this year. We've never worked with him before until this year, and he's bringing a lot to the table, man. Um, I'm trying. That looks like that's near our old barn out here on the back side of the property there. So, uh, but yeah, he's definitely going to grab some folks by the boot when they come through. I think
He's our twisted Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty creepy for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Dakota's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. This is the one that I was very intrigued to
Oh,
and interested to tell everybody or show everybody, should I say, this picture. Can y'all please explain Tullet? But it's pretty cool. But what's the background behind it?
well, that's well, some of that's kind of my twisted mind, I guess. There. So you've probably heard of that show. What is it? Is it 16 and Pregnant?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
that's
That's 69 and
that's
pregnant.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
61 and Pregnant. We'll put it backwards. I was picking at them. I mean, nobody it was kind of a last minute deal there, and
Spur of the moment.
yeah, and we had this toilet out there, and I was like, yeah, I hear about that 16 pregnant, and people saying, well, I thought I just had to take a shit. They didn't even know they was pregnant. So I was like, I thought it was just a shit. So,
Yeah.
and then Bob, he curls up beside me there. So I said, come on, hunker down in here with you, baby uncle brother, So,
Yeah, that's my character, Bob. I've been doing Bob since '98, and he's just a warm family moment.
And if you pay close attention to the picture itself, you can actually see the bloodied umbilical cord attached to the baby, and all the goodness is going on there.
yeah, I make my wife proud, to say the least.
Well, that's a very interesting shot for sure.
Yeah, that's
Very
just a little
Um,
taste of what kind of the craziness that you get into, because you don't know what we're going to be doing out there when you walk through it.
right. Yeah, absolutely. Just looking at some of these other photos. Now, what are we exactly looking at this in this photo?
That's Travis Rodriguez there.
Oh yeah, he's this is his first year honing, and he's doing an amazing job. He's jumped right in there. He's really capturing like the psychological part of the scare. I think he's going to be doing a really good job.
Yeah, and then in that picture too, that's one of Corey's famous handmade leather masks.
Yeah, that's another
That's
one.
all handmade stuff there too. So
Yeah, I made Bob. I made that one. There's a couple.
He's actually made me, we'll just say, two for past haunts. He does amazing work with his leather making and all that. He's definitely got the mindset for it, for sure.
I'm a little twisted. And
Yeah,
Jeffrey Dahmer just had a slight eating disorder. So
yeah. Well, yeah, that's some really cool photos, and so y'all had a blast, I'm sure, when y'all were taking those. And did y'all do any trailers or anything for your hunt, or just photos?
yeah, we've mostly been just doing photos. One thing that we've been trying to do also is, we give away VIP passes. We give 2 away, just to kind of help spread the word, and then actually, and show appreciation and thanks to customers and people, and let them know that, get them involved with everything. And so when a winner randomly selected, they have to do, a few things that we say, share, like, and tag 3 of your friends. And once that's done, we usually try to figure out some kind of clever way of doing a short video and include them in the video one way or another. And,
Which we have a few videos on Facebook that are geared towards those giveaways, and we've got like maybe 2, I think, kind of clips on our Instagram as well. But that's about all we've got so far. But we've also, like we've said, we've been in crunch time. We've been trying to juggle everything that we've got going on between all of us working full-time jobs, and then having this as our love and our passion and our we're really wanting to make this grow and trying to be as creative as possible along the way with the given time that we have.
Right. Absolutely. So, can you tell everybody about y'all's hunt? Like, what? Obviously, you can't give it away or anything like that. But for the people that's listening, what are should or can y'all give like a sneak peek of which could they be, you know, getting
Oh
themselves
yeah.
into if
I
they
mean,
come up to Rainsville, Alabama?
yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, we definitely want to give anything away about what somebody might be experiencing while they're out there. But I've had several people, all the time, they know we're putting this on and asking me kind of questions here and there about what we're about, and what to expect and that sort of thing. And they ask, hey, can I bring my kids? And I'm like, yeah, you can bring your kids. And I said, but I could tell you one thing. I said, our actors don't let up on anybody, no matter who it is that comes through. I said, so if you want to bring your kids, that's fine. But be ready for them to be sleeping in the bed with you for about 3 months.
Yeah, that sounds pretty freaking awesome. Most haunts, not knocking haunts, but most haunts, they want to let up because let's say a kid that's like, I don't know, 8, 10 years old, maybe even 13, I guess you can say, comes through. But I love the idea of not letting up.
Yeah, we're not going to tone it back because we want to give everybody that comes through here the best experience with what they paid for. So a couple comes through, just a boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever, and they come through, and then and we send 5 people through usually about at a time. About our average, what we try to send group size 5, 6, and then there's a family that's got 2 kids that's going in with them. Well, that couple is not going to get the experience if we hold back.
Right.
So we're not going to let up no matter what. And we'll make sure we tell the people that when they go through for sure.
Yeah, we try to give them heads up, but that's like me. I've got a 13-year-old, or I've got 2 13-year-olds, an 11-year-old, a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 1-year-old. My kids, I've tried to get them in on getting out here and experience the love of scaring people, but they still can't wrap their head around that they're not getting scared, that it's them scaring people. But for the most part, most of the people, we try to let them know, but just like Jeremy said, we can't just hold back. And if we've got a group of 2 that's coming through with a family,
Right.
Can I tell you a story? A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, his mother was having some issues when he was younger. And one night he went up to, got up in the middle of the night to use the restroom. While he's walking down the hallway barefoot, he steps on his mother's used tampon. So he doesn't know what this sticky, nasty thing is that stuck to his foot. So he turns on the bathroom light and he sees the used bloody tampon. That kind of mental scarring you can't purchase anywhere but here. We don't let up. If somebody's crying, we hit them harder. We want them to have terror and night terrors about this place.
Oh yeah.
There was one year, for instance, that we had a group that was mentally handicapped. We had no idea. We were not warned that they were even coming through. We had no warning prior. They entered and we didn't let up.
There was like 20 of them,
and they scattered. They scattered in our trail, and we had to piece everything back. And then we were like, "Yo, why didn't anybody give us any kind of warning on that?" Like, I think
right.
that if that tells you what kind of warnings you have coming into this trail, then you should probably take that and run with it because we don't know.
They were
there's going to be no warnings at all.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Sorry, my microphone went out, Brian. I was messing with it, guys. If y'all missed me for a second, I do apologize for that technical glitch.
I did miss you. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah, I made it back in, but yeah, back to what you were saying, man. That is amazing. I mean, uh, phobias are real, and touching things like that. I think that's really good to put in a hunt, and because a lot of people have natural fears of things, and I think you should capitalize on that, as well as your
And
mask and things of that such.
also, I would like to throw in that we do have every single night. This is available to people, but I do want to throw in the fact that we do have a glow stick necklace night or every single night that people can, if they choose to upgrade to a more extreme hunt, to where actors can um,
accost them.
yeah. I don't want to sound like we're McCamey Manor, because we're definitely not. We're not going to
Right.
hold you and torture you or any aspect of that. But if you want a more extreme experience, we also have these glow stick necklaces that can be purchased for $5 extra, and that gives a more personal experience, we'll say.
Actors may do something as small as play with your hair or pick you up.
Hold you back.
Yeah, get in your face and breathe on you. Just stuff like that.
They could
Well,
separate you from your group.
Yeah.
If
awesome.
that's what you're paying for.
Yeah, awesome. That's what I love to hear. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but definitely got to get my butt up to Rainsville, Alabama, and check out that haunt of y'all's. What night is it going to be? Do y'all know just yet?
That will be you. You can buy the upgraded package every single night that we are open. You can buy it anytime, and as soon as you pay your fee, they will hand you a glow stick necklace. You will put it around your neck, and once you have that on, you're ready to go. You're gonna
Your
have
soul,
you're
our
gonna have
soul is
everyone with.
y'all's.
Nice.
One thing too. I mean, we've done this in the past, and I mean, like I say, it's super. Like when they say extreme package, I mean that is pretty intense. We'd try to collect the glow necklaces as the people come out at the end of the trail, so we can pass them on to the next folks. And we noticed we was giving them to people, and they wasn't coming out with them. We had to go back to the about a quarter away in, a lot of times halfway in, and there are necklaces thrown everywhere. They're hanging from the briars and the limbs. Where people has chunked them, and they said, "Hell no, we don't want no part of this."
Once
anymore.
those necklaces come off, and we don't see those necklaces, it doesn't matter the experience you paid for at that point. If you take it off, you're getting the $10 experience. If you kept it on, you're getting that $15. Bam, they're in your face. You will have consequences to it.
I can't tell you how many I picked off the ground. I mean, it's people start chunking them. They're like,
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome.
that is awesome.
That's
Y'all are
definitely what
definitely
I
going to be
want to
different
see.
from other people for sure.
Well, that's one thing we try. We don't want to be a cookie cutter, like everyone else. We got our own thing.
We don't want to copy and paste.
No, we want to do our own thing, and our group we're more than just a group of friends. We're like a family. We have a big Thanksgiving meal together. At Christmas time, we get together. Everybody wears their PJs, and we have a Christmas breakfast.
There you
So
go.
I mean, and all through the year we have cookouts, and everybody congregates.
It doesn't matter what time of year it is. We're always together.
Right, y'all are second family.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Yes, it is definitely our extended family, and we love it that way. I wouldn't have it any other way, and I know these guys wouldn't have it any other way.
No, it brings us closer, and the closer we are, I think the better the hunt will end up being.
Absolutely. We say it a million times, and we'll say it again because it's so true. The haunt community is like a second family, and everybody, they just come together with open arms, and surrounding yourself with good people makes you successful. And that is the honest to God's truth.
Oh yeah.
Right. So looking back at y'all's flyer here, it's $10 per soul, and then you got the 5 extreme upgrade. Now, when did y'all take this photo for your flyer?
That was actually a couple of years ago. At I don't think it was the last. I think that came from 2016 or possibly 2017. I think it's 2016
Sure
though.
it's 2016.
It's in front of our barn. That's my character Bob. So yeah, that was for the old trail.
So that's another attest to our long experience in haunts.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not. I mean, we're just starting up under this name, but we've been doing it for a hot minute. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'm very excited to get down there this year. I know everybody else is as well.
Good deal.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So how can everybody if they do y'all have a website? I know y'all were talking about y'all had a Facebook and all this stuff. But do y'all
All right,
have a
so
website? Is there a way for anyone to contact y'all?
we've actually, if you Google anything about Corpsewood Hollow Haunted Trail, it will pop up a number that can be reached. It will also pop up a contact email. All four of us have the email in our phone. We receive the emails as soon as they're sent, and as soon as somebody is able to reply back to it, we are on it. We've got Facebook, which is obviously facebook.com/Corpsewood Hollow. And then on Instagram, it is Corpsewood Hollow 21. The 21 comes into play because obviously this is 2021. This is our first year back, and we are doing it again. So we've got any contact, you can message us through Facebook Messenger, Instagram messages. You can Google. It'll go to our emails. We've got several different outlets. We've actually purchased a domain name, and we just with all the craziness and everything, and this being the first year, we haven't quite gotten in to set it up yet, but that is coming very soon. It is locked in. It'll be www.facebook or I'm sorry, Corpsewoodhollow.com. So there are definite ways of contacting through either a phone number or email or through messages.
Yeah, Facebook and Instagram. Yep.
Pretty cool, guys. Well, I'm glad that y'all joined us tonight. James, you have anything else you want to add on or talk about?
Yeah, Brian, actually, I do. Like I said, when I was having my microphone hiatus over here, I had a question that I was thinking about. But who came up with the name Corpsewood Hollow? Because that's just a pretty badass name, guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. This Corey, that was me. We was thinking of several. Trying to think of a name. We went over our kind of parent name is Firefly Creek, but we was looking for a name for the trail, and I thought of it last year because we discussed opening it last year. We ended up not because of COVID and a few other reasons, but there's a place in Tryon, Georgia called Corpsewood Manor, and it's one of the most haunted places in the United States. So kind of borrowed the name from that. Just decided to call it Corpsewood Hollow.
That is cool, man. That is like a really, really cool name. When I was scrolling through Facebook and I seen it, it kind of stand out, and I'm sure it does to everyone. And man, we're gonna do what we can do to promote you guys and get as many folks up there to see you as we can, and try to get your hunt up and going on the right foot.
Thank you.
Yeah, and yeah, it's very creative name for sure. And explaining how you got the name and stuff. So that was a really good question, James. But
If you get a
yeah,
chance to
guys.
watch our Corpsewood Banner, that was. I mean, I definitely recommend it.
That was
reading of that story. It's good.
That was the starting point. Is like we like to take adventures every now and then.
Absolutely.
And we like to go visit these haunted places that are supposedly haunted.
Absolutely.
And that was kind of a breeding ground for that name.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we all talked about it. We discussed it, and we loved it. Everyone clung to it. Like, there's just the atmosphere is different there. If you go to Corpsewood Manor, just like the atmosphere is going to be here if you come to Corpsewood Hollow Haunted Trail.
Yeah.
Right. Right. Well, that's definitely a cool name, man. And my daughter and I, we go out and we explore haunted places too, so I can understand the attraction to that. But that's definitely just a cool ass name, man. Kudos on
Thank,
that. Y'all did a good job.
thank you.
Right. So anything else y'all want to add on to talk about your hunt this year, or anything that's on y'all's mind, guys?
Well, the one thing, the VIP package, it's $20, and if that is you don't like, we don't have a line. That's one thing we don't want to. We have you pay, you buy your ticket, and then you come into the little area. We're gonna have some vendors. We're gonna have some old movies playing, stuff like that. A fire pit you can sit around and wait for them to call your group name. But if you don't wait around for them to call your group name, you pay the $20. You get the glow necklace, and you get to go straight up in line and be the next group. Kind of like the thing Six Flags has,
Fast
the
pass.
fast
Kind of
pass.
what it is.
We'll
Right.
have vendors set up out here, maybe a couple of vendors. We're not completely locked into all the vendors yet, but we definitely will have one or two vendors out here. We will have concessions. There will be cornhole boards set up for you to pass your time while you wait in line.
Yeah, we'll definitely have some things going on that instead of just sitting there breathing down each other's neck, especially when we're in this COVID crap. We don't want everybody up on each other as much as possible. We got everybody can be spread out in their own hanging out groups and or just chill and talk with each other, whatever anybody wants to do. And they'll definitely have plenty of things going on to keep them entertained instead of just waiting in line to get it to
I
go
mean,
down the trail.
you don't want to wait in line. Go over and watch a horror movie that's going to be thrown up on a projector screen. You don't want to wait in line. Go toss some cornhole for a little bit. We'll have
Hmm.
stuff to do.
That's
I
awesome.
actually
That's
have
awesome.
a question or two for you guys. Do y'all have do you were talking about the $5 upgrade, that extreme? If you have the glow stick and stuff, does people have to sign waivers for that?
You
They
have
do.
sign waivers for everything. It doesn't matter if it's the $10 basic package or the $20. Everyone before they can go through has to sign a waiver.
Yes.
I'll kind of I'll chime in here a little bit and say that we've had people that come through and get so scared that they pass out. We've had to stop the trail before to allow time for people to come in and make sure that they're okay. Things like that. That's why we kind of implement the waiver upon everybody. It doesn't matter what experience you're paying for. The waiver is kind of a necessity. So
Right. I was just wondering on that one. I appreciate you y'all clarifying that
No problem.
for the people that's out there, listening and stuff like that. Um, I don't know if y'all want to take comments or not. It says we have 10 people watching currently. So if y'all want to chime in and comment, I'm sure the guys would love to answer your questions. Uh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
but yeah, guys, like I said, it's an honor and privilege to have you on. Like I said, we really do appreciate y'all doing big stuff for the haunt community. Uh, Not just this year, but all the stuff y'all have in the past, the history and everything. And I'm sure others appreciate y'all as well.
One thing more before we go is a portion of the proceeds go to CASA of North Sand Mountain. Now they cover all of DeKalb and Jackson County, and what they do is the kids that are abused, neglected, stuff like that. They help support them. They get them in foster care. They get them Christmas presents. They do all kind of stuff. It's a really good organization.
Right. Yeah. Well, cool to know that. So if you come up there, y'all go through it as many times. You're helping out a good cause, and it sounds like there's some really good people putting this on as well. So, uh, yeah, I'm really excited, James. We definitely got to get down to Rainsville, Alabama.
Absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. It sounds like these guys got a good class act hunt going on. And like I said, props to all y'all. I know it takes a lot of hard work to get these things pulled out. But one thing I can tell you is the design that you have and the way that you're explaining your hunt to me. it is going to be successful. People are going to come back when they piss their pants and they're screaming. They're coming
Yes.
back, and they're going to bring a crowd with them. So,
Yep.
kudos to the way y'all are doing this. Taking it back a little old school. Old school is what made new school. So,
Exactly.
Thank you, guys.
good
We
job,
appreciate
good
that.
job on
That's
the
good to hear. Thank you.
yeah,
Yes.
good job on taking it back, man. Because it's going to be something different. It'll be different for folks that are used to the big animatronics, the big booms, and everything like that. Because nothing will scare you more than someone grabbing you in the dark.
Yes.
Just something as
We're
simple as
back
that.
to the basics here. We're gonna rewind
I'm
a little bit.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
good job on that, guys. That's very interesting. Hell, y'all scared me already, but I'm still coming.
Yeah, those pictures we're looking at, man. Even just by looking at that picture, creeps me out, man.
Well, that's Bob.
Absolutely.
Bob, my mother, she always told me I was her special little boy and that I'm a very good kisser.
There you go. There's Bob in character. Bob in little character. Very good, Bob.
We really do look forward to meeting you guys, man.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. I
We
think
can't wait to shake y'all's hands.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, we can't either, brother. And like I said, we're trying to get some merchandise together on our end, and I'll be glad to bring you guys something if we have it ready by that time. And
That would be awesome.
just
We
support each other.
got y'all's back
I was
soon.
about to say we've got y'all's backs as well of the merchandise aspect of it. If y'all want, we got some hats
Yep.
we're doing, and maybe some hoodies.
Okay, all right. Well,
We do
appreciate
have a
that, guys. We
comment.
look forward.
Yeah, we do got a comment real fast from Michelle Woods. Can you explain how you're unique and what is your favorite part? What is your favorite part?
Well, one thing that's definitely unique about the trail just by itself, if there's nobody out there, I can tell you, there's been times that I've had to walk out there at midnight and by myself to go get something or fix something, and chills just go up my neck all of a sudden.
I was about to say me and Jeremy hand cut this thing from start to finish with machetes, not even power equipment, with machetes, and it's pretty eerie. We've caught some orbs and stuff like that on the trail as well, and
Yeah,
I think that adds a different kind of aspect. We're literally right across the creek here, right from where we're at. There's an Indian burial ground, and
Oh wow.
yeah,
yeah, I think there's a lot of creepy vibes that you get just from going down the trail at night alone, much less with actors out there that are geared toward making you piss yourself.
yeah.
Right. So your land may be haunted, is what you're saying.
Basically, yes, most likely.
So
There's
so
times
see,
Wow.
guys, you never know what you're really gonna see when you go out there.
I'll just be
Absolutely.
honest with you. There's been times I've walked out there and I made sure that I've got a good sized dog as a pet, and I make sure that I call him and let him walk up there with me some nights.
Hey, it's always nice to have a guard dog, for sure.
Absolutely. But the whole Indian burial ground though, that just adds to the mystique and the scare factor of the woods as well. And
It
that's
definitely gets
I'm
into
glad you
your
guys put
psyche.
that out.
It definitely gets into your psyche. That's for sure.
Like,
Absolutely.
for instance, like I said, the psychological aspect of everything that we put into it, it's more than just a jump scare here and there. It's we take the time to sit around and think about what is going to psychologically suck people in and make them have a fear for what they've witnessed.
Right. Right. That's awesome.
And as far as what else sets us apart, I promise you, you will not go into any other haunted trail and find the things that you'll find on ours. We have a maze set up in there in the woods, and we have a barn and things. It's just it is it is several things that are put together that you won't expect.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's like a mystery. You're going through the
Yeah.
wilderness.
Yes.
And another thing that we try to do too, I want to make a point about is we have a lot of return customers in the past, and we're hoping that's going to happen again. Uh, when you come one year, when you come back the next year, it's you're never going to go, I remember this part, I remember that part. It is never the same.
The trail is ever changing. We will put it that way. Every single year there's a new route. There are new things every single year. You may be going back to the same trail, but you are not going back to the same trail that you know. And I can tell you this, like I said, we hand cut this, and there are nights when we go out there, and if it's dark or any certain time of night, we get lost on the trail. We get lost going, oh, wait, is this the right way? Oh, second guessing ourselves.
Hmm.
So, I'm speaking 100% truth. There are nights that we go down there and we're just like, we don't know where we are.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
that's awesome. To always go to a haunt every year, the same haunt that's always different. Because that's one of the complaints. I hear from haunt fans. They say, "Hey, man, we really love this haunt, or we love this haunt, but man, I just really wish they'd change some stuff up." And to hear the fact that every year there's going to be a new path, something always new, and all this stuff, that's very intriguing for sure.
It's always evolving. That's we definitely try to give everybody a new experience every year. So
Since we've taken our hiatus, we have two new trails that have been added to. So, I mean, that's two new areas that have not been explored by any previous customers, anyone other than us that got out here and hand cut it.
Right.
That's amazing. So everybody hearing that out there, you're going to be like pioneers. Johnny Appleseed, come on out. Come on out to Corpsewood, guys. Check it out.
absolutely.
Be some of the first people to see this. Help support these guys, and just go on out and get your scare on. Bring your family out.
Yeah,
They're
they're
here
gonna.
for you. They're here for you. They're here to make you scared, to make you cry, to make you laugh. They're here to totally entertain you guys. So go on out, and support them so they can grow their hunt, continue to be bigger and better, and
Backtracking on
just
what
give
you
them your love.
said, bring your family at your discretion.
Right. October the 15th, 16th, 22nd, the 25th, the
23rd.
29th, or the 23rd, excuse me, the 29th and the 30th. They're going to be open, and it's only $10. You cannot beat that, and you're going to be running and screaming for your life. It's out in Rainsville, Alabama, Corpsewood Hollow. Jeremy, uh, guys, we really do appreciate y'all coming on. And again, if y'all ever need anything, we'll be more than happy to help you out. We're here to support you and other hunts and everything. And yeah, we just appreciate what y'all are doing.
Yeah,
And
and
you guys have our full support.
I just want to say thanks too for helping us out, getting our names out there, and plus I know you're doing it for other folks too, and you guys are doing an awesome thing for folks, man. Y'all are the bomb.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
We,
appreciate it, but
we do appreciate that.
more than ever, we appreciate y'all. But yeah, guys, with that being said, thank you for joining us again. And till next time, y'all keep it creepy and happy hauntings.
All right,
Yes,
man.
sir. Y'all have a good one.